Let's make involtini, cuciniamo. Today I am going to attempt to make involtini. Involtini is a pasta that is like a pinwheel type of pasta. And I first had this from a friend of ours who owned a restaurant in Philadelphia and made it. Haven't had it for a while, but I'm going to attempt to make it myself. So I already pre-made my pasta dough. I've already pre-mixed my filling, and this is just ricotta with spinach, parsley, mozzarella cheese, Parmesan cheese, some egg, and I'm going to start rolling it out and then filling it, rolling it. It'll go into the freezer for a little bit just so it gets hard so I can cut them into those little pinwheels. And then we're going to put them in the oven and bake them in the oven with some simple sauce that I've also pre-made. And I did all this pre-making of the items that I needed just to save time on the video. So let's get started. Okay, so I cut a piece of the dough off, floured my pizza palette, so I don't have a big enough cutting board to actually roll this out on, and I don't want to do it on the counter. So I'm just going to roll this out, try and get it as rectangle as possible, and then start filling. Okay, so I rolled it out thin, and I cut off the edges to make it as square as possible. And now I'm going to fill it. I want to just go long ways and make them like this. Spread it out, roll it. And after I'm done rolling these all out, I'm going to put them in the freezer for a little bit just so that they get hard. In the meantime, while they're in the freezer and before I make the next batch of dough, I picked these up at the ShopRite today, which I haven't seen these in a long time. And these are tortonis. I love these. Always used to get them out at an Italian restaurant, and now nobody really serves them anymore, at least in the Italian restaurants that I go to. And I found these in my local ShopRite this morning, and it was like finding treasure. So this is what we're going to have for dessert. Okay, so here they are. To keep them in the freezer for about 30 minutes. Not as hard as I would like them to be, but I need to start cooking because I'm sure everybody is getting hungry. Let's take one of the rolls. Wait. And I'm going to take all of them and cut them. And these are the pinwheels, and I'm going to just place them in a pan that is already lined or coated with some sauce. I'm just going to put these in here. I'll sprinkle more sauce on top and then sprinkle it with some little bit of mozzarella and some Parmesan cheese. Bake it in the oven. I'll let you know how long. Probably about 30 minutes, 40 minutes since it's fresh pasta. So here they are all in the pan, and now I'm just going to sprinkle over some sauce. And then put some cheese. And then bake it, cover it, and bake it in the oven. Sprinkle on top. Sprinkle with some Parmesan cheese. Okay, so the involtini is done. This is what it looks like, and I'm not going to taste it in front of you because we're going to sit down and have dinner. So thanks for watching. Have a great day. Thanks for following.